Stop boiling your broccoli. You're missing out. Today, I'm turning it into something crispy, cheesy, and honestly, it might be better than fries. If you think broccoli is boring, this is going to change your mind. Hey everyone, I'm Rockin' Robin, and I love taking simple ingredients and turning it into something really delicious. And this one is incredibly easy. Plus, it's gluten-free, it's simple, and it's one of those recipes that will actually make you want to eat your veggies, and your kids will love it. But first, our chef joke. What did the broccoli say to the celery? Quit stalking me. Okay, let's go over our ingredients. We're going to need 1 head of broccoli that is organic. I'm going to cut it into florets. Now you're going to notice that some of the florets are going to be a little larger than others, and those need to be cut down. So I'll cut all the big ones in half. These really big florets can actually be cut down into quarters. What you're looking for is bite-sized pieces. Next, I'm going to place these in a steamer, and then I'm going to put some water in them to rinse them off, and then I'll just use that water to steam them with. I'm going to steam these for about 5 minutes or until they're fork tender. Okay, now we're going to prep up our garlic, but I want to tell you a couple things about it. You probably should start this first because we want the garlic to sit out after we crush it or mince it or chop it for 15 minutes. Letting it sit out for 15 minutes releases a sulfur compound called allicin, which can benefit our heart health, it can lower our blood pressure, and reduce cholesterol. Who doesn't want that? So anytime I'm using fresh garlic, I let mine sit out at least 10 minutes. I want all the benefits I can get from my food. So I'm going to go ahead and mince these 2 cloves because they're pretty good size. Let me know down in the comments if you already knew about allicin's benefits from garlic. Next up, we're going to prep up some cheese. I like to grate up my own. This is mild cheddar, and I'm going to do maybe 1.5 cups. Toss that in a bowl, and then we'll prep up some more cheese. We're going to do parmesan this time. I'm going to grate up some parm here, and I like to grate my own because I don't like the additives that they put in parmesan cheese that's already grated. I like to keep my food simple and clean. Let's go back and check our broccoli. When you test it with your fork, you want it to just go in nice and easy, but not too easy, right? We don't want it to be mushy. So this here is perfect. I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to let this cool down for just a couple minutes, and then I'm going to lay the broccoli out on paper towels so that we can absorb most of the moisture. I'm going to pat that really dry. We want the broccoli nice and dry so that it'll crisp up in the oven. All right, I have some melted butter here. And oh, by the way, you can get the written recipe below the video in the description area. To the butter, I'm going to add some olive oil and that garlic that we minced up and was sitting out for about 15 minutes. Give that a little mix to combine it, and we're ready to put things together. Back to our broccoli. I'm going to give this another pat because I really want this to be as dry as possible. Okay, so now let's start assembling. I have a baking sheet here covered with parchment paper, and we're going to take just a little handful of Parmesan cheese and place it in a mound, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the cheddar on top, and then we'll place our broccoli on top of that. You'll want to get a glass, something like I have here, and we'll just press it down and smash it. That's why we call this smashed broccoli. Then I'm going to add some of that olive oil, butter, garlic sauce over the top. It's going to give this some really nice flavor. Next goes some bagel seasoning. You can get this at Trader Joe's if you like. We'll give that a little sprinkle, and then we'll top it off with a little more Parmesan cheese and some cheddar. So I'll go ahead and fill up this baking dish with these delicious little appetizers, and I tell you, I took these to a party and they were delicious and everyone loved them. I'm going to place these in my oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 14 or 15 minutes, or until they're nice and crispy and delicious. It must be time for chef joke number 2. Why did the cheese refuse to be cut? Because he had greater plans for his life. Here's how you want your smashed broccoli to look when you take it out of the oven. See those crispy edges going on here? Man, that is so good. These should come right off the pan when you use parchment paper, okay? So it shouldn't stick at all, but man, they are so good. I can't say that enough, can I? Please let me know down in the comments if you try these. I can't wait to hear what you think. Here's another incredible recipe I hope you give a try. This is my dream cake. It's light and chocolatey and just full of flavor. It's not overly rich. You'll love it. Click the link on the screen and it'll take you right to the recipe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you'll subscribe because I've got some more delicious recipes coming your way.